Hello, chaps. Welcome back to our Final Fantasy playthrough. Continue. Where were we? Oh yeah, we were about to get on a boat. How do I get out of the start menu? Oh gosh. As you can tell, it's been okay, there we go. That looks good. Okay.
Yeah, and I forgot to level up on the past, even though it won't past time, but it won't really be that bad. It won't matter now, but you know,
well,
I'll have to plan of like when to do more of the grinding later. But
Kaizoku.
pirate. Ooh.
Kaizoku. Well, I thought I'm just going to stay near the city and fight a few things just to make sure we can fight them.
Right. So this will be a little bit like a half grinding, half progressing episode if possible, but if it's gonna be mostly grinding, then, you know, whatever. But,
I wonder if Kaizoku literally translates to pirate.
probably
Why
does.
did you miss, Stu? Come on, bro. 5 damage. Okay. These guys aren't too bad. 2 damage.
Nope.
Come on, Matt. Get a crit. Can you crit in this game? I forgot.
I don't think so.
Love it when they do hardly any damage, but they have enough HP that they take a couple rounds to take out. So it's just kind of like one of those, hey, we're in your way, so you better fight us. And they're mostly used for whittling down your life points over time.
Right.
Especially on longer treks.
Mm-hmm.
Did we buy potions and stuff?
I think we did a little bit, like small amounts of potions, but I don't think we actually did stock up on that. No.
Finally terminated. You've been terminated.
So like your friend really thinks that we won't be able to make it, like, as far as like within a year, right?
Well, he just doesn't believe that we can actually do this with our current team, and we're like, why not? And he's just like, oh, well, the game's like hard and stuff. It's like, yeah, no crap.
Well, you know what, buddy? Recluse the chap don't give a dang, because when I back in like, when was that, like
2011, 2012.
right, so that's like about 5 or 4 years ago. I actually defeated Chaos with a fighter, red mage, black mage, and white mage. And yes, it was like probably like maybe close to, like maybe very close of dying. Maybe I think I may not have enough like potions and stuff, but I actually was so thrilled when he finally was dead. I'm like, yes, I defeated him finally. Took so long, like, I wonder how many HP. Oh yeah, the guidebook. Yeah.
Wow,
So,
360 gold, jeez.
yeah, so I'm going into the very future where we are...
Oh, by the way,
Seeing
spoiler
Chaos.
alert, the bad guy's named Chaos.
I'm pretty sure, like, for those of you that don't know about the old Final Fantasy, yes, Chaos is the bad boss, but, you know, I think it's not bad to just review maybe his stats, but his stats are 2000 HP with 100 to 200 AP. That's gonna take a while for, like, if you're really low on power, so if we're closer to Chaos, then I would probably, like, try to level up a bit where we're maybe good enough to go against him, I think.
Well, we'll see what level we are when we get that far. I'm just gonna buy a few heals before we actually send out.
Right.
Because the last thing I want to do is be in the middle of the Atlantic or Pacific or whatever
Right.
ocean. And I'll just buy one more. And we all of a sudden run out of heals and cures. It's
Right.
better to be over-prepared and not prepared at all.
Yeah, because yeah, you never know, especially with like Pokemon, especially with Nuzlocke. Like, ooh, I just barely finished Munching Orange's Pokemon Sweet Nuzlocke challenge.
Mm-hmm.
He did a lot of stupid things.
Oh, I can only guess. As bad as Pro Jerry.
Well, I can't, like all Munching Horns will be, like, given an easy card because we don't, like, the typing's weird, we don't have it all memorized and stuff, and so, but of course, what both Munching Orange and Pro Jerry probably lacking as far as leveling up your guys that you caught, but like, because if you got one of your teammates killed, and you got your reserved Pokemon in the Pokemon boxes, or the Pokeboxes, you're going to have to level up, and yeah, that takes a while, but I'm like, you got a lot of time. You can't, you can't, like, you don't want to stream all the time on YouTube, but you can't, you don't want to, so it's like, you don't want to grind all the time on YouTube, but you can do things outside, just grind and then just leave where you were at, and then continue on. The audience is not going to care how much your Pokemon have. They're like, oh hey, yours is a lot more than last time. Oh duh, I have to level up, you know? So we can get things moving.
Also, we're fighting Sahags.
You Sahag!
Wow, critical hit. Okay, we can crit.
We do crit. So,
I don't know why I forgot about that.
I think I did forget that too, but...
They look like Kappa.
Kappa.
However you pronounce it, I don't know.
Well, I don't know.
I've heard it pronounced both ways, so I get very confused on the
I'm no Japanese expert or whatever, but... You know, that's usually sometimes another, like you say, Kappa, or different meaning. So.
My gosh, 3 of our guys have missed this guy.
Really?
Finally, thank you, Stu. Monsters perished. Yay, we got
like,
XP and go.
And sometimes I like the original games like these, is because they actually make it a lot better. Like, they sound a lot better than just the baby versions.
Oh yeah, we need the canoe for that. Okay. I do not want to land on the wrong continent.
Yeah.
And run into a fight we can't deal with. So I'm assuming we're supposed to go here. But I'm not sure. So if we... Okay, I'm
sorry, Jeff, but I'm busy. Get off! Oh, wow, I landed that way. Let me hurry and get the guide.
Yeah, because I remember doing that before in a Dragon Quest game, actually, that I, like, got the boat, and I went to an island I wasn't supposed to go to before.
Right.
And so, like, I got party wiped by the first thing I ran into.
So, we're at that village with the pirates, right?
Well, we were. So, it would be after that.
So, we'll probably have to head to the place to the sleeping island. But let me see where... I don't see... Actually, I don't see where we left off. Where we left.
I'm just going to walk around until I run into something, and if it kills us, that's not... Okay, ogres and creeps. That's good, because we know we can fight these things.
Oh! I think you're here. Over here near the elf place. So you have to go down.
Okay.
Now we're where I was last time on my save file. And I didn't know where to go after that. Just because I was just leveling up, guys. So.
Let's kill this ogre. Get out of my swamp! This isn't a swamp, it's a forest, you moron. Get out of my swamp!
Munchies. When
33 damage! Ow!
4 white mages? It's impossible. You just gotta love a big theater. Like, if you ever, if either way, if you've seen the 8-bit theater, or I would recommend playing the old school Final Fantasy, the very first one, or if you have played the old school Final Fantasy but never seen the 8-bit theater, I would recommend watching it too. But because there's a few episodes that this one person did, but I'm pretty sure there's others that actually continued on that might be just as good as the ones that we've seen, but if not, then just go to the comics one, because the comics one are a lot better, and you can just, read anyway to them, so.
Don't get me wrong, but in games that have random battles like this, I kind of hate it when everything has an evasive rate.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's just like, okay, I don't know, I just think the system is kind of flawed in a way when most of the time people are either missing or evading things, and it just makes the fight go on and on.
Right.
Where in a lot of other games, it's just like, okay, things have perfect accuracy, but they have like armor and stuff.
Right, because I'm pretty sure the old games, they didn't see that problem, but I guess in future games, like those of the Super Nintendo, actually probably fix that problem. So it's too
I
bad
mean,
that
I like it when they miss our characters, but I don't think every single monster should have evade. I mean, like, let's look at these freaking creeps, for example. They have super high armor.
Right.
So why should we also have the chance to miss them if they're already going to take a lot of hits?
Right. So,
I mean, you know, it's something they've worked on since this game.
right.
But I'm just, I mean, humble beginnings and all that, but you know what I'm saying, though.
Right. Yeah, so I do understand, like, sometimes, like, with some games, there's always going to be something wrong with every game, you know, because, I don't know, to me, I'm like, those that complain of, those people that play the original, Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald games, and complain about the ocean, I'm like, well, what do you expect? It's a sea land themed thing, you know, series. So what do you
It's kind of like going into Dragon Quest and complaining that there's dragons. Like, okay, that's a bad example, but still, it's like the whole theme of Ruby and Sapphire is land versus sea, so you would assume there would be enough of a sea section. By the way, everybody leveled up. Didn't notice if you noticed. Items. Gonna use a heal on Dark.
Okay.
Is everything alright?
Yeah, everything's fine. Just give me a second here. I'm just gonna because sometimes it might bug me that we don't hear the sound, but of course we hear ourselves, so never mind. But anyway, I'm probably gonna fix the problem because the problem we're having is that when we're here listening through the headphones or through the speakers here, we're getting echoes with us talking. So it kind of doesn't sound good when you listen to headphones right now. But I'm pretty sure on our capturing device we could be able to hear fine.
Yeah. Not drink. Go to magic. Okay, Harm. Please hit them this time. That is so annoying that if it misses one, it misses all of them. I know that's... Oh gosh, dang it. Well, I wish it would just say missed instead of ineffective, because that makes people believe, like myself, I would believe that, oh, Grey Wolves are just immune to this. No, it can hurt them. It's just if I don't hit, if it's ineffective on one, it's ineffective on all of them. By the way, Matt may die right outside the city.
Great.
Yay, this Dark. And he missed the Grey Wolf. You see what I mean? It's kind of one of those... I like that our guys have evasiveness, but I also hate the fact that some of these fights drag on and on just because of evasiveness.
Right.
Like, I've really been liking Darkest Dungeon. Oh yeah, Matt was dead.
Probably should have used like Hero on him for a while.
Well, I didn't realize that the wolves were going to do that much damage to him.
Yep. I regardless about how many attacks, because with Pokemon you never know sometimes, because they can actually come up with a crit. Like, okay, like I can give you a little spoiler thing. When one of Munching Orange's Poke Sweets, where he was fighting someone against I think it was an Elite Four member. So he was fighting an Elite Four, and apparently he didn't think it would one hit, but apparently his banana type Pokemon got screeched by this other one that's like, I think, lemon? I think? And apparently, and then later on, used a move that it actually wiped the whole, where the HP went all the way and it killed it. So, and apparently, I can't remember what move it was, but, and I'm not going to give spoilers anyway, so, but, it basically wiped his Pokemon out, and I'm like, holy crap. And his Pokemon was level 60, the other one was like, the opponent was, well, I think it was 58, or the same, level. Either way, either one, but, it just one-shotted, even though it was not really, I think the move was not very effective, but it just one-shotted because of the screech. And I think the crit might, I think it did crit, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's just, fun times of the crits, you know. Ooh, I do have a question though. Do you want, a Meowth for your Fire Red, for your Red on the 3DS Virtual Console? Maybe? Yeah.
Sure.
Because it can catch you Meowth, you know, right now. Because I'm in the area where Meowths are plentiful because I'm leveling up my Mew in my blue. So, to get up to speed, because I'm battling against Erica, and I think I have Butterfree, which is fine, but I feel like I want to have a other strong side because I have no fire whatsoever. And I only have Pidgeotto for the flying one. It's for the flying type. So I'm pretty sure I'll be fine, but I think I want to level Mew because I'm planning on using Mew for the whole playthrough on my blue. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm just in the area where there's a lot of Meowths, so I'm just wondering if you want a Meowth in your Red.
I'm not really playing that right now, so I can focus on my actual...
Well, I'm just saying just to have it in your game, because, you know, if you want to use it. Anyway, 2 guys down, so we have to go to the clinic. Oh, you're in the Elfin Church. I mean, castle.
Do they have a clinic here?
Nope. You just went to the castle, they won't have clinics.
Right.
So you have to go, back to the city and to the sides. So, go out of the castle, and then you go left.
Oh, these.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's the inn, and I think the clinic's way further out. Right here. Yeah, this is the clinic. Yep, so, you got red mage, or black mage, it just brings back memories of watching 8-Bit Theater. It's just in the beginning episode.
Come to think of it, wasn't that the starting party? Our party, because Thief got the rest to join?
I think so.
Okay, now we're very low on gold. Save our prince.
So let's go to the prince and see what happens.
Let me guess. His name is Aurora. There's a witch called Maleficent, and now he's Sleeping Beauty.
It must be Link. It'd be funny if they had a twisted plot of the Sleeping Prince be Link. That'd be so funny.
Where am I going? I'm guessing I'm just looking for oh, look, a door. I'm going into the door. Oh, look, nothing here. Okay, good. She said I'm Jesus. Z dot 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 Z dot dot dot. Okay. For 5 years, the princess slept under Astros' spell. Only Herb can wake him.
So we gotta find a guy named Herb. Herb! Where are thee?
Watch, in the fireplace behind him, there's a Herb. It's just like, wow, you guys are dumb for 5 years.
Yeah.
Nothing
So-
here. There's a griffin. I want to fight the. Okay, I don't want to fight a
So
griffin.
Matoya's magical herb has the effect of counteracting the sleeping curse Astos put on the thing. So we have to go all the way to find this crystal thing for Matoya. Then we have to go over and
Oh
yeah,
look, a port. I could have parked my ship there.
probably, I don't know if you can get there though, but
Ooh, look, an asp.
an asp. Great. But we have to first find a crystal, I guess, or her little gem, whatever. First.
Crystal.
Yeah, so then we head over to her. Yeah, to the crystal, and to get her crystal, which I think we may have to defeat Astos first, and then get the crystal. And I guess we get the crystal there, and then it's not very specific, but we'll figure it out. That's what I'm thinking. Is like, okay, so we go to Astos, we defeat him, we get the crystal, go to Matoya's, get the herb, and then get the Lake Difference, which is going to be a lot of traveling.
That's kind of the point.
Pretty much. Especially with Dragon Warrior, because Dragon Warrior, your only safe spot is the king. Nowhere else but the king. Which is dumb. Because if you are going somewhere, because I guess they expect you to play it for a long time. I guess.
Is that something else we might want to play?
I wouldn't mind playing Dragon Warrior as well. You know.
Well, let's finish this
Right.
before we start making plans for anything else.
Because I know people don't like the first one because it was annoying and it was probably like long play, like it was very long to deal with, but you know, I think Dragon War is fine because I've seen somebody playing the Game Boy Color version one, which like the music's a little bit better and you can save whenever you want, so maybe I could try to get the Game Boy version if that's better, because then it's easier to save, you know? Because the old one we had to save at the, save at the king. There's no other place we can save unless if I'm wrong, but I would plan on getting a guidebook for it too, to see if there's any other save spots. Or of course I could go online, but...
Wait, what's it? B and select? There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, where am I heading
So...
to get this crystal?
Okay, to get the, I'm kind of guessing we have to go to Astos, who put the sleeping spell on him. So let me check. So I think, yeah, we're going to this direction. I think. So then
The crystal.
yeah, the crystal. So let me check the map. So let's see, raise your levels fighting ogres in this region for more sea. Okay, so if we go to that green patch that we were in, we get to fight ogres, which raise our level. I'm gonna figure out where Astos place is. So,
I'm just gonna start grinding until.
Okay.
Ooh, look, arachnids.
Yep. So there's gonna be a lot of arachnids and asps around here, and I think it's about time to kind of close a bit. We don't want to keep things too long, even though we could do it up until 25 minutes. So.
True, we could just end after this battle.
But, and then also figuring out how to get to his cave. So we got a dwarf cave, Northwest Castle, which I think would be his castle, would be his, I think. Which we'll have to travel all the way up there. And then, so let me check. Northwest Castle, yes, he does live in the Northwest Castle. So basically we can train over here in the Green Patch to level up, head back to the city, and then head all the way up here, up north, to get to the Northwest Castle. That's where Astos is.
Okay.
And then we come back over to Matoya's Castle, to Matoya's Cove, or whatever, Matoya's Cave.
Memo to self. Ice is very effective on arachnids. That just did 78 damage.
Pretty nice.
Just killed it in one shot.
Good. So, yeah, and then...
So does poison wear off after battle?
I don't think so. So which means you'd have to get, like, antidotes or, cures?
Yeah, but I just used the last cure on an asp poisoning on Joy, but still has a bit more HP.
So we're fine with Stu. Stew's fun.
Oh, grinding is gonna take forever, but yeah, so we're gonna grind a bit, but we'll see you guys later.